gunman wasn't young. He held the gun square. Emma... As she ran towards him, she shouted, "Don't." He fired and she was thrown back. She was running forwards, and yet the blast checked her. When I reached her, she was on her back, struggling to get up. She looked at me as if she'd slipped. What happened to the gunman? For one moment I thought, she's all right. Then I heard a sigh. There was this exhalation, and blood all over her face. And rain. Then I heard a car start, and I could hear it sliding in the mud. And I knew it set a cast of the tires, and she said, "Dad, you're hurt." But it was her blood all over me. You say when she ran forward, it was almost as if she knew him. Yeah, I got that impression. But he called your name? Yes. Did she say anything else, Ronnie? She just looked at me once and said, "Don't tell." Don't tell what? I don't know. And those were her last words? Yes.
The time is 8 o'clock. The top story this morning. The murder hunt for the killer of the young scientist Emma Craven has moved from Yorkshire to London after the discovery of an abandoned getaway car yesterday evening. Police have yet to issue a detailed description of the man wanted in connection with the killing. More London headlines in a moment, but first the latest on London's roads now from Dennis at the Yard.
Yes?
Ronnie, did you hear the news?
You found the car?
We found the car. Got Lowe's fingerprints all over it.
Lowe?
5th on my list. You put him away 10 years ago, remember?
You saying he killed her?
I'm not saying anything until we've picked him up. The Yard says he's in London. They should have him by noon. I'm sending Jonesy down to make the arrest. Are you with me, Ronnie?
Yes.
I say I'm putting Jonesy on the train. When you see Ellen, tell him our man's on his way.
Good morning, sir.
I'm seeing him this morning.
Don't be nice to him, Ronnie. He's been very helpful so far.
I'm also seeing Pendleton. Does the name mean anything to you?
What does he want?
A chat, he says.
Well, if he gives you any aggro, just refer him to me. All right? Bye now.
Thank you, sir.
What does he want?
A chat, he says.
Well, if he gives you any aggro, just refer him to me.
Peck's been fired.
I still want to check it against another round we had in a little while ago. Came from a similar weapon. It's quite an unusual gun, this, you know. It's based on the Swiss Zig. It's called a Firebird. The Egyptians had a few which they offloaded onto the market about 10 years ago. Some of them fell into the hands of terrorists, like Bader Meinhof.
Emma wasn't a terrorist.
I know that, old mate. We've got to make sure, haven't we?
What I want are the prints on the gun, excluding hers.
Hers were on the Revlon bottle, weren't they? It's all in hand.
Can you put them through the computer for me?
I can try.
What's today's magic word?
In the bump on my desk.
What do you know about a man called Pendleton?
Not much. Drives a green Mercedes and parks in other people's spaces. Dines at the Special Forces Club in Knightsbridge and drinks with the SAS in Chelsea Barracks. The security boys hate him.
Did you know him in Northern Ireland?
No.
Done any work for him? Recently?
It was a weapon which had been found in water which he wanted tested for radioactivity.
And was it? Radioactive?
Oh, yeah. His friend Harcourt's the one to watch.
Harcourt?
His other half drafted him from Lloyd's, dangerous bugger.
What's his background?
The city.
City? Can I get through to R2 on this?
MI5, you mean?
Yeah, the registry.
That's more than my life's worth.
What does the phrase access restricted mean?
Means you can't get it on that file because it's on another file.
Thanks, Carlyle. That's really helpful.
Or it could mean that the guy's an informer, so his record is restricted.
They don't match, do they?
No.
I told you. She wasn't into that sort of thing.
You want the gun back?
Yeah. And any information you can give me on the prints. Wait here, I'll be about 10 minutes. Terry Shields?
Yeah.
I'm Emma's dad.
Come in. Straight up. Hi. Sorry, yeah, there's somebody at the door. What? No, come on, we discussed this already. Yeah, we'll talk about it at Julie's on Wednesday. Look, there's somebody here. Can you call me back later? Tonight, yeah. No, you call me. Okay. Look, they've already been here.
Who?
The Yard. They looked around, interviewed me. It's all on record.
She told me she was leaving home. She was coming here?
Well, we talked about it, but we didn't have much time for home building, even for the relationship. Politics is a full-time business.
I thought you were a lecturer.
Yes, I am. And Emma was a physicist, but life doesn't stop with the job. Unless you're a policeman, I suppose.
Socialist Advance. Is that the name of your party?
I'm the assistant secretary. Not your cup of tea.
No. Was Emma a member?
Yeah. But she directed most of her energy towards sexual politics, green and the ecology movement. Not exactly our priorities.
It must have been quite difficult for you two to hit it off. Having such a diversity of views, I mean.
It was a physical thing.
How deeply was she involved with Gaia?
She was committed.
How did that show itself?
I don't know much about it. But what I do know, I don't think she'd have wanted me to tell you.
Perhaps you're right. Her last words were, "Don't tell."
What?
It all happened very suddenly, rather like a car crash. If you've ever been in one, you'll know it's often quite difficult to remember the actual sequence of events. For instance, I sometimes think she said, "Don't tell," as she was running towards the gunman. Or rather, "Don't tell." Your friends call you Tell.
But she didn't.
What did she call you?
She called me darling, dearest, my love. Tell's a nickname used by old schoolmates.
The gunman stepped out. She ran towards him. She shouted, "Don't." She died in my arms. Her last words were, "Don't tell."
Look, I was at the City Institute in London. I was 200 miles away.
Yes, I know.
So if you come to intimidate me, you picked the wrong man.
I came for a things, Tell.
I'll get them. This is all there is.
She travels light.
Well, it pays to these days. Look, it is possible that it was nothing to do with me. That she was trying to warn you not to tell them about what was going on in her life.
What was going on?
I made a point of not asking.
Well, if you remember, call me.
Craven! This is an obituary I wrote for our paper.
I'll read it later.
It's just a short piece, written in haste. Hope it does her justice.
As I said, call me. I'm at the Hilton, Shepherd's Bush. That wasn't your nightie on the bed, was it?
No.
I didn't think it was. You're dead less than a week, and already he's got another woman in his bed. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do. He has his good points.
Such as?
He was a good lover.
I'm sure he was. And in that van down there was a man listening to every creak of the bed, every sound you made.
You're jealous, Dad.
New Scotland Yard. He's a bastard.
What does the word Asia mean?
The word Asia is a police intelligence term. It means a room is bugged or under some sort of electronic surveillance. The word cinnamon denotes the use of microphones inside telephones or junction boxes. Tow rope is the raw material gathered by telephone intercepts at the post office. F branch is the office in MI5 in London that analyzes the material. R2 is the MI5 computer that logs the material. We have a link with R2. It's difficult to get at.
That's where all the guys' stuff will be.
Yeah.
Pendleton here.
This is Craven. When do we meet?
When is your appointment to Scotland Yard?
11:30.
Meet me in the basement car park at 11.
We keep meeting in car parks.
That is because you're under observation. You're being followed.
My love, my darling. What was the other thing you called him?
Dearest.
His bed is bugged. He's probably an informer, and you called him dearest.
It's not his fault.
And he told you that, did he?
He was playing them at their own game.
Who?
The people who were after him.
And who are they? How much do I owe you?
£8.70.
Detective Sergeant Jones, please, Yorkshire. I believe he's in Detective Superintendent Ellen's office.
Your name, please, sir.
Craven, Inspector.
You can go up, sir. 8th floor, room 810.
Thank you.
Get in.
What happened to the Merc? We only use it for posh occasions. We're trying to save on fuel. Not exactly Albany, but it's home. You are about to meet Harcourt. Double first at Cambridge and an authority on EM Forster, he tells me, but a complete twat, I think, when it comes to making connections. I myself favour an Irish education. Anyone who's examined the Book of Kells cannot but be impressed by the labyrinthine coils of the Celtic imagination. You're Celt by any chance, Craven?
No.
Henry? Henry, this is Inspector Craven.
Ah. I was sorry to hear your news, Inspector. Letters, Ellen.
Yes, sir.
Must have been a great blow. Bizarre, I know. But not the sort who posts things to the Guardian.
Where did you find her?
Art school.
I'll get Ellen to make us some tea.
Pendleton said you wanted to see me.
What do you know about Gaia?
I know what my daughter told me.
And what did she tell you?
That it was an organization against nuclear power.
Was she a member?
Yes, I think she was.
You agree with her views?
No. But I enjoyed the conversations.
Sit down, Mr. Craven. Would you say that Gaia was a subversive organization?
They broke a few rules.
Did you know that 6 of them broke into the nuclear waste plant at Northmoor 8 weeks ago, and they were led by your daughter?
No.
What we want to find out is whether Emma's death had anything to do with the break-in.
Is there anything to suggest that it was?
Circumstantial evidence. Everyone connected with the raid has either disappeared or is dead.
We've had a report from the coroner. Her body was subject to massive doses of radiation consistent with her participation in the break-in. And there is this. How did she come to possess this?
If I knew that, I wouldn't have given it to Carlyle.
I presume you haven't told Ross about it.
I presume you haven't told Ross about the break-in at Northmoor.
You like to play things close to the chest, don't you, Craven?
Yes, till I know what's going on. For instance, I don't know who you are, or what your interest is.
Surely Mr. Pendleton explained that last night.
He said something about the safety of the realm, but no more.
He didn't have to. We work direct to Cabinet Office. And as far as they're concerned, we have carte blanche. All I can tell you is that we are interested in anything that goes on at Northmoor. That is our brief. What concerns us at the moment is whether your daughter's death is as a result of the break-in, or as your police colleagues believe, a rather unfortunate accident. What do you think?
I came here to discuss the file Mr. Pendleton mentioned last night. A file on Emma.
We haven't got a file on her, have we?
He's talking about Jedburgh's file.
Well, I see no reason why Mr. Craven shouldn't be put in touch with Jedburgh, providing he helps us first.
Let's be clear about this. You want me to help you, but you won't tell me what all this is about.
That's right. We've no intention of putting him in the picture. That's what we're paid for.
But we will return the gun to Carlyle without comment. And we won't stop or hinder your own inquiry. That's the deal.
Okay.
Well, who does this remind you of?
I'm not going to be able to open my mouth without some journalist ramming this fraud down it, let alone give evidence on your behalf before some parliamentary subcommittee. So in the present situation, I'm no bloody use to you.
It's Godbolt.
You were investigating an election fraud involving Godbolt's union.
Correct.
Did you know that he had a close relationship with the people that run Northmoor?
No.
Had it occurred to you that someone might have been interested in trying to get him re-elected?
Yes, it had.
But not the Northmoor management.
I didn't know there was any connection.
Well, now that you do know, would you agree that it would have been in their interest to see that their man got his job back?
Yes.
And that they would have had both the skill and the opportunity to execute the fraud?
Yes.
What time was your meeting?
11:30.
Sorry I can't run you back, old chap. You know how it is.
I'll find my own way. Could I have the Home Office, please? Extension 2793. Thank you.
Carlisle.
What happened?
They were onto me before you were out of the building. I'm sorry.
They're returning the gun. Let me know if anyone else shows an interest.
Shall I complete the tests?
Yes. Today, if possible.
Where the hell have you been? You're in demand here.
I got lost.
Word was you disappeared.
I thought you had me under observation.
So did I.
You all right?
Of course I am.
What the hell is going on? You checked in here 2 hours ago. Where have you been?
I changed my mind and checked out again.
You realise there have been 28 sightings of Lowe in various parts of London. I want you here when we get him. You've got a TV interview in 20 minutes. We're late. And I want to talk to you about Lowe.
I said I wasn't giving him
Don't want
interviews.
to discuss it now. We'll talk about it on the way. Now, let's go.
We got his file.
I'll find it.
You should change your tie.
It's black.
You're in mourning, aren't you?
How's it going your end?
Fine, we're almost there.
No news on the other one.
Ross will fill you in himself. He's on his way down. He changed his mind. He wants in on the arrest.
You remember him?
Yes. I do. What's the purpose of this interview?
To show the kind of cooperation the public can expect between the Northern and Metropolitan police forces.
Hello, Inspector Craven. I'm Sue Cook, interviewing today. Thank you very much for agreeing to come in. I know it can't be easy for you, but it's quite a short interview, so I won't make it much of an ordeal, I promise you. Just a few questions about and what Lee's happened so far. Or a bit of a rush, okay? And the other thing I think is important, if you don't mind, is going through the events of that night again, because I think it's very important.
This way, please, Mr. Craven.
All right, Ronnie. Now just take your time and take it easy. Just relax. Don't let her throw you. Now, my love, I wanted to make sure that you were going to... Rather that you didn't ask any questions about that.
Just over here, please.
You're right. You'll be fine.
Right, is everything okay, Inspector Craven? Are you all right?
Could I have a glass of water?
Yes, of course. Scott, can I have a glass of water, please? Inspector Craven, thanks. Yes, Peter, I can hear you now, yes. Right, okay. So it's now camera 2 and 3 for the rest of it. And you'll give me 1 minute and 30-second cues, yes? Okay. Right. Inspector Craven, would you uncross your legs, please? Yes, I'm telling you now. Inspector Craven. Just that it looks rather odd on camera. I know it's silly. I'm talking to the director upstairs, by the way.
Come in the studio.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Well, now we turn to the hunt for the murderer of the young student Emma Craven, who was gunned down outside her Yorkshire home last Thursday evening. Her father, a police inspector, was with her as it happened, and he's in the studio now. Inspector Craven, can you tell us if you've got any useful...
Yes, there was a car used in the incident which was turned up in London. That has been traced, and the inquiry has virtually moved wholesale down to this area.
Could you describe exactly what did happen on that night?
I had just picked Emma up from her college, which is about 5 minutes drive away. It was a rainy night. We got out of the car, out the house together.
Room 7016.
Craven, my name is Jedburgh.
Who did you say you are?
Darius Jedburgh. I'm a friend of Harcourt's.
I am not a friend of Harcourt's. I only met him today, and I don't like him already.
Well, he speaks very highly of you, son. That's okay with me. Look, I'd like to meet you.
When?
Well, now, for Christ's sakes. Look, I just saw you on television now. The sight of you struggling in that sea of sanctimonious shit still before my eyes.
It's almost 11:30, Mr. Jedburgh, and I am just about to go to
Well,
bed.
take a cold shower and get on down here, you bastard. I really want to meet you. I'm at the Tiberio restaurant on Curzon Street.
The Tiberio?
On Curzon Street, Craven.
Mr. Jedburgh.
Mr. Craven. Darius Jedburgh, at your service, sir. Come join us. Here, pull up a chair. Join the party.
No Harcourt.
Harcourt, hell. You'll find him over at Fulham with his leg over some law student. Silvio!
And what about Pendleton?
Oh, it's past Pendleton's bedtime. You know, he returns every night to the Abbey where they lock him up in one of those tombs. They only let him out when the kingdom's threatened. Now, Craven, I want you to meet a couple of friends of mine. This here is Colonel Robert G. Kelly, known to service as Cason. And over here, you got Colonel Mike Merriweather, also known as Mad Mike. They just got back from South America, having a little celebration dinner here. Silvio, drink for our guest. Come on, Craven, have a seat. Take a load off. Enjoy yourself. There you go.
Who's this? That's Craven, Mike.
You showed up at last.
That's right, Mike.
I just want to say this, Craven. I was damn sorry to hear about your daughter.
McAllen. Hope that's to your liking.
Your friends are stationed in London?
No, sir. Colonel Kelly here is from Dallas. You ever been to Dallas, Craven?
No, sir.
It's where we shoot our presidents. Jews got their cavalry, but we got Dealey Plaza. Mad Mike here's from Austin. It's the home of country music.
According to Waylon Jennings.
Jennings? Who the hell's Jennings?
The country singer, Mike. Mr. Craven here, he's a connoisseur of our country music. That is, according to Harcourt. You know, Waylon and Willie. Willie Nelson. Regular outlaw, huh? If his friends are to be believed.
He just made a new record.
I cut a disc, Craven. They may make records here in London, but we cut discs in Texas. Cheers. What was that song Willie had out about a year? Time of the Preacher. Something about the year of '01. Are you familiar with the words at all?
It was the time of the preacher in the year of '01. And just when you think it's all over, it has only begun.
No, Craven. Now, the lesson's all over and the killing's begun.
That comes later.
All right, do you remember what comes in between? Wait. Here it goes. But he cannot forgive her, who he tried and he tried.
And he tried.
Tried.
In the halls of his memory, still echo her eyes. And he cried like a baby, and he screamed like a panther in the middle of the night. And he saddled his pony, and he went for a ride. It was the time of the preacher in the year of '01. Now the lesson is over, and the killing's begun.
You know what the term preacher signifies, don't you, Craven?
Gun.
Gun. Time of the preacher is the time of the gun. In the year of '01. And just when you think it's all over, it has only begun. It's quite a thought. Something we ought to reflect upon. I think we ought to get these boys to bed, Craven. I guess they're all tuckered out. We used to have this gun sight in Vietnam with an image intensifier. You with me, Craven? Well, that's how I saw you on that little screen tonight, like a sitting duck. Harcourt asked me to give you sight of a file. Well, I wasn't too keen on it until I saw you on TV.
You work for the CIA?
Yes, sir.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, time was when the station was full of joggers and Brooks Brothers suits. With Reagan in the White House, we get to keep a higher profile.
White rolls and Stetsons?
We're just blending in with the surroundings, son. Look around. Like Uncle Ho says, blend in with the surroundings. You play golf, Craven? It's a great game. Closest thing I got to a religion. I really believe that God's a golfer. Does that upset you, Craven?
When I think of St. Andrews and Canusi and Leaf, I begin to realize it's more just a coincidence that divine providence has brought forth all from the depths of the North Sea. That all will help save the golf courses of Scotland.
From what?
From the communists, Craven. You imagine what happened to the golf course in this country if a communist government ever got in power? God may not be a communist, Craven. May not even be a Republican. But I know damn well he's not a member of the Socialist Advance.
Do you have any experience with communism there, Craven?
No, sir.
It's an anal disease. Mark's had trouble with his bowels. Come on, man. Okay, son, down. Come on. There you go. Up you.
If the White House should ring, just say I'm out in the field.
Okay, Mike. Oh, Craven. You'll find that file in the top right-hand drawer of my desk in the living room.
One year ago, the MOD test station at Eskmeals confirmed radioactivity of above normal background level at the Corrie Reservoir, Craig Mills, Yorkshire. The usual emergency procedures were activated under Nair arrangements and the reservoir was shut down. An independent inquiry was initiated under the chairmanship of Dr. Anthony Marsh. Suspicion pointed to a secret plutonium source hidden in Northmoor nuclear waste plant 10 miles from the city. Northmoor is a labyrinth of mines which have been utilised by the British Army since World War II. Recently, the mines were sold to a private company, IIF, specialising in the storage of low-grade wastes. IIF is owned by Mr. Robert Bennett, a freewheeling entrepreneur with extensive connections in the nuclear industry. There have been persistent rumours that plutonium has been illegally stored there. These rumours have always been denied. But in the summer of this year, a team of scientists from the ecology group Gaia penetrated the mines. They were organised and led by a local woman, Emma Craven. Since all those connected with this adventure are now dead or disappeared, it is difficult to discover what their mission was or whether it was successful.
Tony Marsh is dead. A car accident on the motorway.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do?
He just finished the report on the reservoir. It points conclusively to Northmoor as a contamination source.
That lets Sellafield off the hook.
Yeah, they're jumping for joy up there. What's going to happen here?
It's none of your business.
The analysis suggests the source has to be a reprocessing plant. Double I have denied they've got anything like that down there.
Spent fuel rods have been known to leak.
No, Dad. It was done by some sort of laser operation, which they also deny. The only way to find out is to go down there.
Northmoor is a nuclear waste plant. Anyone who breaks in there will be met with ultimate force. It's the most dangerous business in Britain. Don't even think of it. The location of plutonium at Northmoor raises doubts about the status of current agreements with the British government. While our own need for plutonium is at a premium and British reserves are already at an all-time high, evidence that they have further stocks is something of a blow to those who advise us to put our faith in the UK. Is it possible that these stocks are not the product of the British reprocessing plant at Sellafield? This raises the sinister question as to where that source might be and for what purpose it is being made. As a matter of priority, we must find out what's going on at Northmoor. Emma Craven, aged 21, Bachelor of Science, studied under Emily Threadwell at the Cavendish. Guy as representative at Craig Mills College. Relatively inexperienced in these matters, she was ordered to organise a raid on the mines. No one knows exactly what occurred, but one source indicates that the team were trapped in an underground tunnel below the cooling pools and that a large quantity of radioactive water was directed into it. Whether this was a calculated act on the part of the company is not known. Her boyfriend, Terry Shield, a left-wing firebrand, is believed to have passed information to Scotland Yard's Special Branch on matters connected with Socialist Advance, the Trotskyite party to which he belongs. It is possible that Special Branch would have had foreknowledge of the raid and alerted the company accordingly. Her father, a detective in Craig Mills, may also have known of his daughter's activities. It is difficult to conclude that he did not. Yet he made no attempt to stop her going in. Why? Yes? He is out in the field. That's the message I got. obituary, Emma Craven. Emma Craven, who died tragically at the hands of a gunman last week, would have been 22 today. For the past 3 years, she's been a fully paid-up member of Socialist Advance, serving in a number of capacities, particularly on the political committee. It is not our practice to comment on the personality of party members, but in this particular case, Craven, despite her background, showed both courage and wit. She was and always will be remembered as a good comrade. Comrade.
You don't understand, Dad.
No, I don't.
I loved him.
You loved him.